Whoa, I almost messed that up. Again.
That was a little rough intro there, folks. Welcome back to the CBC Down and Back podcast, the OG Down and Back podcast, the best Down and Back podcast. I'm Dylan Levetter. To my left, Sleeveless Bill. We've got the guns
Put on the sunglasses. Put on the sunglasses. I'm going to be blinding you all night with these guns.
The guns are out, baby. Representing Moose Knuckle Cornhole out there in California. Guys, if you want us to represent your company on this podcast, you send us jerseys, we'll rep you. All right? That's a fact. I promise. Moose Knuckle Cornhole.
You had Moose Knuckle on last week.
Yeah, I did.
So I had to put it on this
It's really my favorite jersey. If you've got sleeveless, I'm actually more inclined to maybe even spend money on it. I doubt it. I don't like to use my shekels up too much. But I'm just saying. That's a fact. Tonight, folks, we're going to recap that was a good clap.
Yeah,
that was solid.
That was good.
And we're going to recap the Buffalo Major. It was action-packed. The King of Cornhole did take second place, so that was surprising. But, I mean, it wasn't throwing bad at all. And then we're going to make picks for Lake Charles, and that thing is loaded down with quite a few big-name ACL players.
Huge.
So, really excited to see how that pans out. I think if you're in the ACO, you may want to listen tonight, because there might be some names on this list that you're not familiar with that are bangers, son, going to Lake Charles this weekend. And then a lot of your usual suspects down in the southern region of your ACO pros and players. After that, we got 4 new players to announce to the team tonight. Very excited
about all 4 of these players. Super stoked, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. I kind of want to do it at the beginning of the show and not at the end.
Up to you, Bill. We do what you want around here. You're the one with no sleeves on. You do what you want. Wild West Bill. That's you. Oh, you're Buffalo Bill.
But yeah, Buffalo.
You don't want to be Buffalo Bill.
Why not?
That's the guy that like skinned the people. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Have you seen Joe Dirt? They call him Buffalo Bill in that, or Buffalo Bob or something. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I have no
It's like
idea.
a serial killer that skins people and wears their skin.
That's the
like
Silence of the
Lambs
guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that guy.
No, I don't want to be that guy.
But this episode does have Buffalo and Bill, so it kind of fits. Just saying.
I like it.
And then after that, folks, if we have time, we'll get into some of this handicap regional stuff that's been discussed on Facebook the last couple days. Have a slight update for you on the major point scale. Nothing set in stone, so we are not going to dive into that fully tonight. I think that rounds up what we got going on, huh?
It does, 100%.
Let's get the winner's circle rolling.
Let's do it. Here we go. First one.
Hoppy and Xavier Wilson Williams. He's back, baby.
He is back. He took a little bit off. Well, what do you think?
Yeah. Well, I think that he just wasn't finishing very high, so we didn't notice him. Xavier, Throw some more bags in the hole. Throw some more Ronins with Hoppy, and you might see yourself on the podium a little more often. That's what I have to say.
I like it. You got a wad full of cash there. Xavier and Hoppy killing it as usual. Are those the Game of Throws CBC Ronins? I love it, dude.
Hoppy's got some stuff headed his way, though. Some new stuff.
Oh, my gosh. Nate Allen is back, baby.
Nate is back. Nate, I won't tell Craig Collahar about this, all right?
Nate the Great. Let's go. Good to see you, Nate. Congratulations.
Brother. And your partner there. I don't know. Did he say this was somebody related to him? I'm not sure. But
I don't know.
Congratulations, y'all, on the win. Bink, we got a little bit of Rob right there. I know that's Rob on the right. I gotta get the names. This is Moose Knuckle Cornhole from Bill's Jersey here.
California, love them.
Yep.
Molly, what up? Lundy, what up?
How did I forget about Toss'em Todd? Toss'em Todd on the left and Ron L on the right.
Folks, if you guys aren't coming up with nicknames for yourself for Scoreholio at least and putting it in there, you're doing something wrong.
CBC Stash.
CBC Beard right here.
Simple.
That's Toss'em Todd.
And Ron L.
And okay, Ron L. Yeah, okay, Ron needs a little help there too. All right. Next up. Here we go.
Got Drew Bravolt right there getting it done. I don't know his partner's name because I think it was just in Scoreholio as like 2 kids or something like that. I can't do anything with 2 kids.
I think that's what it says there too. Yeah. I don't know his partner's name either, but Drew, man, look at that one finger that he's throwing up, dude. That's like half the size of my finger, and he could freaking beat me on the board.
He'll smoke you, yeah. And they pocketed some money here. Bill, you were pointing it out earlier. I think there was like 3 Benjis in there.
I see some Benjis. I see some Grants.
Yeah.
I think some Jacksons on there.
Welcome to the chat, everybody. Mikey, Charles, Jacob, Lundy, Molly, Kayla, T, Nelly, Batman in the house.
What a
good shooting, everybody. Keep it up. That's the new thing I see on Facebook. It's like a troll thing. You say, good shooting, everyone. Keep it up. Really? I don't know who they're trolling, but he does it. Jacob Coleman does it. Someday I'll be with the cool kids.
Tell us the story, okay? We'll
tell us off chat. I want to be cool.
Yeah, me too. Congratulations, Drew. That's what I'm talking about.
De Pascale and Mikey Charles. They actually took 2nd place here, folks. This is an old photo. I didn't receive a photo of them taking 2nd place at the Buffalo Major this weekend, which we'll recap. So I used this photo. They threw the same bags. I think they were wearing the same dang jerseys, possibly. But instead of 1st this year, they took 2nd. Great showing. Their only losses coming to Sebastian Barger and Kennedy Meineke.
Congrats.
Yeah, they're getting it done. Jay Longwell, Tier 2 singles champ. That away, Jay.
Dude, who took that picture? It's got to be Lynn that took that picture. It's a beautiful picture. This is the standard now. If you're at a major and you win something, this is the standard right here. Bag visible, the number 1 super visible, the trophy visible on the other side. Got a little blurring out on the background. Perfect picture. Love it.
However old Jay is, this is how good I want to look at that age.
Yeah, Jay's old, man. He's like 83.
Good. Nice.
Bev, what up, Bev?
Oh, speaking of 83, welcome to the chat, Bev.
All right.
Oh, Bill.
Whoa.
Got the Foreman brothers in here.
Yes,
Gage
we do.
And Jacob. I like the chains. I like the envelopes. I like the bags. Guys looking good, throwing good.
Freaking good. We'll talk about you guys later. It's wonderful seeing you on here. Next.
Bink. Got Mr. Trey Colburn and partner here. Trey on the left. Did Derek shadow out his partner here? I mean, the shadow just is not doing guy on the right justice over there. But Trey getting it done with the Never Give Up Ronins. Love to see it.
Yeah, those are good bags, man. Love them. Congrats. Gibby
and Ryan here getting it done with the customs as well. I think those are the custom Kansas City Gibby Carbons.
Another wad of cash for these guys, dude. They got a good backdrop here. It's looking pretty good. This is a decent picture. This is almost the J quality. It's pretty close.
It's pretty good for tournament style.
Clean.
It's pretty good. Most look like they've been taken with a potato.
Drew's partner was Dawson Ibarra.
Congrats. Let's go.
Does Dawson have a brother?
No, that's his son, Bill. It's Theron's son.
Oh, okay. My bad.
You need to figure this out.
Just asking. My bad. That's awesome. Congrats, Dawson.
Curtis, Amos, getting it with belts. People in this winner circle this week are getting all sorts of stuff. Benjamins, belts, chains.
We need to make something for our club just for pictures.
Well, Matt Mershon is sending us like some 3D. Well, I think he gave it to Jamie Smith, who's going to hand it off to somebody in Lake Charles, who's going to get it to us. It's like this 3D printed chain thing.
Really?
It's the CBC logo, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
We can do that.
Okay. Yeah.
We can do it.
All right. I love it. I love it. Congrats, Curtis. Taking down first place. Next.
Bink Timmy Key on the left, Fergie on the right. We don't care about Fergie. And I'm guessing this tournament was for this older gentleman here in the middle. I can tell that guy's done hard labor. That's just somebody you know, or maybe fought in a war. You know, that's so that I just look at him, I can tell.
Over or under 83?
Over.
Over, 100%. Yeah.
You talking about Fergie?
No. Oh, man. This is awesome. Congrats, Timmy. That's what I'm talking about. I'd like to read those plaques. We'll probably learn a little bit more about the tournament that they were at there.
Yeah.
But Timmy Key taking first place.
I like those boards, too, right? They look like an American flag. Looks like it's got an eagle on it. Very American. This guy definitely fought in war.
Oh, 100%.
Jess Ford. Okay. Thank you, Timmy.
He's got some stories. Jess Ford. Okay.
Got some stories, 100%.
Yes, he's definitely got some stories. All right, here we go. Next
Matt Mershon right there. Speaking of the devil with the frog, Ronins. I don't know his partner here. Somebody throw it in the chat. But Matt's on a streak, and he told me the other day that he's like, I'm for my 5th week in a row or something like that. He knows.
Are you serious? 5th week in a row?
And you know who's not? I don't know if Shannon's in here this week. Shannon?
I haven't seen Shannon in here.
Hoppy's on a pretty good streak, too.
Hoppy's on a great streak.
Hoppy plays like 12 blind draws a week, though. So, I mean, if you're not taking top 3 once.
That's so crazy he plays that often, and I could probably beat him 1v1 out on the sidewalk.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Tony Fiddler.
The Fiddler takes down tier 5 singles at the Buffalo Major. Little wooden plaques are looking clean with that little 21. I like the little 21 guy. 21.
Tony throws really well.
What's 9 plus 10? 21.
What's Tony's average? I think he averages right around a 9.
Close
right?
to 9, yeah. 8.5 to 9.5. Yeah.
Very, very good player. Love it, Tony. Congrats,
man.
Yep.
Tony's a beast with the custom NBs. Love it. Kim Jackson, her first. She's 1 for 1 right now. Women's major championships. Last year, I think she was 13 for 18. Or 14 for 18, something like that.
Dude, that's
so
crazy.
Right now she's 1 for 1. She also threw 3 different CBC bag series. So folks, don't ever tell us, well, I just didn't have a bag that worked. She threw 3 different ones. They worked. She won.
Every single one.
The proof is in the pudding, son. And she's won with she's won with Preds, she's won with NBs, she's won with Apexes.
Yeah.
I mean, Kim has won with more bag series than any other. Maybe any other player of all time.
Do you remember Branson last year when we went?
Go ahead. We didn't go last year.
Well, the year before last.
Yes.
I drew Kim in the blind draw, and she's like #1 blind draw player in the world.
Yes, she is.
We went like 1 and 2, bro.
She also is 2nd place at the Clarksville Major pre-party blind draw. Because I beat her. Don't worry about it.
Oh, man.
Just saying.
Oh, I love it. Kim, if we ever team up again, I promise you I will carry you to the win in blind draw.
Yeah. Kayla said she threw my OG Magnums. They were moving good on those boards. Yeah, I heard they were sticky. Zach Smith said, heard you going to Toledo. Zach, you don't want to see me in pool play, dog. That's all I got to say.
There's a lot of people you don't want to see in pool play in Toledo, or not Toledo, this weekend.
I'm the one.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
I'm the boogeyman.
Jax. Let's go,
Jackson David Lomatin. Is that Ronins?
Yep,
Ronins.
Yep. Oh, wait, no. Is that an elixir? Oh, yeah, I think Jax is throwing the elixir.
Okay.
That thing's brand new, dude. He's got to get some time on it to slow it down, man.
He's in the shirt. He's got the bags. Love to see it. Jax will be playing this weekend in Lake Charles. Excited to see him this season.
Yep. Congrats, guys.
Jamie Smith getting it done 2nd place, and I think this was women's at a regional down in Senatobia. I have no clue if I'm saying that right. Senatobia, Mississippi, and it was loaded down there too. I don't know if you saw that roll call, but it was hot.
I did not see it. No.
Yeah.
The Mississippi one. Yeah.
Goodwin. There was more. I can't.
This was women's.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Martina Belt was down there. There was a bunch of freaking people down there.
It was loaded.
Everybody's chasing those points early this season, trying to get all their wins in super quick. One guy got 2 wins in 1 day. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's
Kim
awesome.
said she's gonna hold you to it.
Yes, Kim, I promise. I will do better.
Jax, we are doing Lake Charles picks tonight. We are getting there.
100%. Dude, these are the tailgater boards too.
Yeah, they
Those are nice boards. Congrats, Jamie. Let's go.
Thank Mr. Jeff Nelson up there in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, getting it done with the Wildfires. I think he took second place. I'm really glad that that Derek cut this player out of the photo. Just didn't want to ruin your guys' eyes. That is the arm and finger of a Mr. Bob Heil.
Oh, is it really? Sorry, Bob, you didn't make the cut.
Hope to see you in Toledo, Bob.
Well, you did make the cut, I guess.
You got
cut. Let's go. See you, Bob. Congrats, Mr. Nelson.
Good job, Jeff.
Got a package on the way.
Yeah, you do. Curtis Amos getting it done again. He's on here twice this week. Love to see it with the Carbinos.
Yeah, killing it. That's what I'm talking about, Curtis. Can't wait to beat you tomorrow. I gotta stop.
Right here we got Mr. Jordan Boudreau and his partner. I don't know his partner there. I don't know his partner here either.
I don't know. They'll tell us in chat.
Yeah, chat knows.
They'll tell us in chat. But dude, those
are the custom. Yeah, they're non-stamped. The Yeti. We'll call them the Yeti Smokes.
Yeah, you wanted a CBC smoke too. You could have had fun with that bag.
Yeah, we could have had some fun with that bag.
Hey, congrats, guys. That is going to do it for the winner circle
this week. No trivia. We got a lot to get to.
Yeah, no trivia. We're going to get right into the points. Are you ready?
Yep, CBC Family Picks coming your way. All right. Mitch says Jordan's partner was his cousin, Mr. Riley Kennel.
Okay.
Hope I'm saying that right. Kennel is what I'm going with for that. With the Q-U-I-N. I mean, Kennel?
It's Quinnell.
Ooh, quinoa. Like quinoa.
Quinnell.
I like quinoa. Could be something. All right, folks, welcome to CBC Family Picks. If you don't know what this is, I'll inform you. CBC Family Picks for upcoming majors. Myself and Bill, sometimes a guest. We were supposed to have a guest this week. Things have been a little crazy. We'll get them maybe next week. And we make picks for each division. The players get points based off how they finish in the division in their bracket. So how that works. First place, 10 points. Second place, 9 points. Third place, 8 points. Fourth place, 7 points. Fifth place, 5 points. Seventh place, 3 points. Ninth place, 1 point. After that, you don't get any points. Got to take a top 10 if you want anything here. No participation trophies at CBC. Let's go.
He's getting better. Last year at the end of the year, he did this way better than he did today. I would give that maybe about a 7.2 comparative to the end of last year where you were just on it. You just don't have as much practice. You had about a month and a half off. You know, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But that was pretty good. All right.
So,
all right. Let's recap Buffalo, and then we'll move on to the next pick.
I smoked you. Honestly, we both did pretty well.
And I just want to tell you, you didn't smoke me. You smoked SPR is what you did. If you were in a tournament,
SPR represented you.
If you were in a tournament, you would have been a 60 SPR beating 79s and 83s.
I can do that.
That's what you did in this, because I only picked based off of SPR. This week I won't, and I'm going to easily beat Dylan this week.
Yeah, so Bill, he picked off statistics. Start with women's. Kim Jackson takes it down. Kennedy Meineke with a solid second place. Moving to seniors, I got another win. Scott Harper takes it down. Second place, Mr. Bobby Sperry.
I did not do terrible.
No.
One.
That's what I say. We both did pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, juniors, Isaac Hurt takes it down for Bill. Amari Scott, second place. Co-ed, Kennedy Meineke, and Sebastian. This is going to be a really good team this year.
It is. It's really, going to be a very good team. Good. They're both very comfortable with slow bags. They both have every shot in the game. It's going to be it's going to be a nasty team this year.
Yeah. Sebastian Barger, Kennedy Meineke take first place. I think second place was Jennifer De Pascale and Mr. Mikey Charles Jr. Third place, I don't remember. And then fourth place, Bill's pick, Kim and Chad Jackson. Moving into doubles, the Hertz. 1 for 1 for the Hertz. They're in there. They're out. They're undefeated. So far, they haven't lost in doubles.
People were calling it the revenge major or something like that.
Really?
I don't know. Something. Finn was saying a lot of stuff on
because of what, Sebastian and Hunter?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they didn't
win Worlds.
Do the 4-peat at Worlds and stuff like that.
No.
So they came back and won.
Still one of the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
And great run to Sebastian and Hunter. I did say that they were probably going to prove one of us wrong. I was like, I hate that I'm not picking this team.
You're gonna have to watch. We're gonna have to watch the tape on that. I don't believe you.
You go watch it. It's fact. I said they're probably gonna do really well. But I took Ian, and Storm had a great finish. I did find out after the major that Storm was actually ill, like had a sickness going in. He almost didn't show up.
Ian, if you're here, we need to know this information prior to a major, and then we probably won't be picking you.
The Hertz had a double dip? Okay, my bad. I don't know who they lost to. I don't know.
Who did they lose to?
But yeah, Ian and Storm, Great showing for your first major together. I love to see it. 5th place. Keep things rolling.
Yeah, I love
Moving
it.
into singles, Bill went out on a limb here. He didn't really pick based off SPR here, so I don't know why he's still saying that.
I picked based off of Zach Keir saying that Trey Brown's going to win it.
We shifted off of SPR to whatever Zach Keir says.
I'm never listening to Zach Keir again, okay? This is the one pick I gave to Zach
I don't know why you would in the first place. Zach's one of the worst pick because he would only pick himself or people from Ohio, which is going to do him well sometimes, right? But not all the time, obviously.
I'm about to just start picking people from Minnesota.
Seabass, folks, he's got first place points here because there were 2 brackets. They split. He took 2nd overall to Mr. Caleb Hurt, but the first 2 get first place points because there were 2 brackets. Okay? Yeah, we'll that's how we do it. People know.
Okay.
All right. Moving down to the passion pick, I took Beaver. Beaver took 3rd place overall. He gets 2nd place points because 3rd and 4th are essentially 2nd place in bracket. That's how we do points. All right. Everybody's good there. Ian Sokol takes 7th in bracket. So everybody got points here.
Yeah.
But I might have a high score of all time, Bill.
Yeah, no goose
10,
eggs, dude.
20, 30, 49, 58, 63.
I was saying,
New world record.
I had minimum 60.
New world.
I had minimum 64. You just scared everybody. Nobody wants to watch this anymore because you did that. Anyway, I beat at least with 64. I believe 67 is what I had.
did not have 60.
I think it was almost perfect. It was almost perfect. I believe it was 67.
All right, write this down. Everybody write this down. Actually, write this down. We are going to now take count of what the highest score of all time is per season. Right now, I'm in the lead with 63. We have no actual
per season,
stats.
per season.
We have no stats saying what it's been in past seasons. We have no idea. Bill guesses. He doesn't know. I don't know.
No, I've had 65 minimum. Minimum.
He has no idea. But as of right now, the CBC world record for family picks of the universe. Dylan Arlett.
He's gonna have a pro week. Actually, this next major is very, very tough to pick. Are we ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Lake Charles, folks. Lake Charles.
Lake Charles.
This is going to be insanely tough to pick here. There are a lot of people that have to go through pool play that are absolute bangers.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough. Going to be tough.
Right,
I'm going to give you women's first.
Oh, okay. I will take Kim Jackson to go back to back.
Kim Jackson back to back.
Back to back. A lot of good players in here. We got Justine Smith, Jamie Smith, Jordan Kirk, Jackie Amos, Emma Jernigan, Lisa Hill, Martina Belt, Megan Puckett, Stacy Van Gilder. Yep, there's some solid ones in there, Bill. Good luck.
I'm doing it.
Who are you going for? Jordan Kirk. I like it.
I think it's absolutely solid in this field here.
2 CBC players there. I like to see it. Moving into your division, Bill, you pick first.
And folks, we don't just try to pick CBC. This is just how this one's going to shake out on this one. But I honestly think they go 1 and 2 here. Seniors.
So you taking Frank Gears for seniors?
Negative. Sorry, Mr. Frank. Your PPR is a little bit low for me. Kenny Hogan's in the field. Look at that.
Go, Kenny.
Let's see. You know who I'm taking here.
I mean, you like to take Wood Page, but you're going Scott Beck.
Yeah,
That's usually my pick.
You're taking Wood Page.
No. Give me the Mississippi Ninja. Give me the Ninja. Come on, Philip. Don't, Philip. If you screw me over here, I will never pick you again. Philip.
Phil Barnett.
Do you understand me? Philip, this is serious.
He ain't watching this.
Philip, I will wear even shorter shorts if you don't do well.
Somebody clip that and send it to Phil. Send it. And Phil will win
Phil's
if
not
you send him that clip. 100%.
Like
Phil hates Dylan Shorts. Absolutely hates it. It's so funny. He'll talk to me. He'll be a little toasty. And talk to me for about 30 minutes about Dylan Shorts. And it's more of like if you stand up and your fingers go below your shorts.
He has a rule for it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's exactly right. If you stand up and your fingers are below your shorts, you're not allowed to wear them.
Wait, can I test this theory?
Yeah. See, your middle finger, it's below his short.
Wait.
No, wait. You can't. You're better. Okay, those
Look, these are safe.
Those are approved. Those are approved.
Approved, Phil.
Okay, all right.
Juniors, Bill, who you got
Yeah,
here?
I believe you're first.
I will take Lonnie Campos, but this is stacked. Lonnie Campos, Chase Hollis,
Oh shoot, I was wondering.
Riley Brewster, Bryce Jefferson.
I was in the challenger there. Hold up.
Bill, you gotta take your Chase Hollis. That's your guy.
Hold up.
But Riley's been throwing really good too.
Is Chase Hollis in it?
Yeah, I just said that. I'm taking Lonnie. Type it in for me.
Bryce, Chase.
You are being slow.
Who's Coyote Rogers?
You better figure it out. I know who he is.
Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, I gotta take Chase Hollis.
I'm taking the Juniors World Champion, Lonnie Campos. Huh?
Yeah, Lonnie's a beast, dude.
All right.
He's an absolute. I mean, Chase is too, though.
Bill, you're not ready for co-ed now.
Tanya says no. That would be like underwear. Yeah, dude.
What do you mean? Oh, if I went shorter.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He wears too short of shorts.
I'm gonna let the thighs out, son. Skies out, thighs out. That's what they say.
No, nobody says that.
I say it.
All right, I got co-ed first here. 25 teams.
Would you like to just take Sebastian Kennedy?
Yeah, I think so. But my Brendan Lacewell, Lisa Hill are in there, so that's always a solid freaking pick.
Mm-hmm.
Kim Jackson and Lonnie Campos?
I was trying to steer you off of that.
Hold on.
Nicole Jones, Matt Hill, Russell Tapers, Martina Belt. Why do some people have money next to their name?
Have they paid?
Everybody should have paid.
That's weird. It's like, that
Money
is
teams.
very weird. Yeah, money teams, huh?
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
Yikes, dude. This is tough. I'm going to go with Kim and Lonnie.
All right. Give me Kennedy and Sebastian. Next up, doubles. I got first pick here, huh? So this is really spicy, folks. If you look on Scoreholio, there are some bangers in here as I come across Bryce Forbes and Lonnie Campos, Cannon Hatcher and Colton Barrett, Chase Hollis, Preston Hollis, some other notables, Jarrett Scott and Joel Gonzalez.
Are you in the pro bracket? Or
No,
pools?
I'm in pools.
So, folks, I'm going to look at the pro bracket as he's going through pools. We're going to talk about this for just a minute, right? Because the pro bracket right now has 12 teams in it. And when I say pro bracket, I mean people that do not have to go through pool.
Sebastian and Amish, the Slim Reapers, gosh, Chase and Kelsey. I'm going to take Levi Haddock and Chase Lester.
So Dylan is going through somebody who is going to be in pool play. These people could go to a pool with somebody like Bryce Forbes in the pool, right?
Espen Jackson and Peyton
Or
Maris,
yeah.
Shibby and River Cole. I mean,
And they may not make it to the main bracket even, to which Dylan's going to get a goose egg on there if that happens. So this is tough. This is very tough.
really good players going to Lake Charles this weekend.
I'm not going to go through that many people because I believe there are teams that are going to be in the main bracket that are good enough, like Seabass and Tyler Goodwin. We got the Slim Reapers in there.
Yeah.
Who else?
Jackson Parker took third at Worlds.
Chris Day, Larry Young.
Yeah.
Dude, how does Chris Day average a 10-1-2 throwing slow bags, bro?
Well, yeah, he runs
solid, dude. Solid.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough major.
Jackson Parker.
Be legit.
Jackson Parker in there too. Oh man, this one's tough. A lot of money signs on this too.
Yeah, I have figured out what that means. I'll tell you later.
I think I know what it means too.
Okay.
Right when I saw it, that's what I thought. I don't know, folks. This is a very tough one. I think I'm gonna go with the Slim Reapers. I gotta do it. Last year they were solid. Is it H?
Yeah, H. Don't get them mixed up. They get offended.
I know.
All
the Zacks.
You got zero.
Did I mess that up? Control Z?
You might be foreshadowing something there.
No, let's see. Hold up. Okay, we're good.
All right, give me Levi and Chase. Levi Haddock and Chase Lester. Chase Lester is back, baby. Levi Haddock is back. baby.
Dude,
I love
solid
watching those
team.
dudes play. They're monsters.
Super solid.
And Chase is a little animated. If Chase loses, folks, you could see a score tower go down. You don't know.
Yeah.
It's possible. You can see a flipped board.
Stand away from Chase.
Yeah. He's got curly hair, and he goes a little hard. All right,
Dude, I'm hoping Jackson Parker have a big showing on this one.
I do too. Yeah.
I have Worlds. I mean, they were final 8. They were killing it, dude. Absolutely killing it. Love to see them.
No, you do have first pick for singles.
Do I? Do you have it up?
Yeah. I mean, I got the pros up. Sebastian is probably a good pick.
I think I'm gonna go through pools on this one.
Levi Haddock, Zach Shibner, Espen Jackson, Cannon Hatcher.
I'm going with Espen.
Are you going with Espen Jackson? I really like that pick.
Yeah.
He's gonna be my passion pick, but
No, you need to know him.
I don't know. I do like Espen, because he's also really faith forward, right? Like he's really always like sharing godly stuff. So Espen, hope to meet you someday, brother. Good luck this weekend. I will take Seabass. I really like a lot of people in this field. Just really hard to go against Sebastian right now. And as Bill picks, I mean, I think that Espen was also over a 10 in his PPR as well.
Yeah.
And Sebastian also at a 10.19. You have people like Chris Day in this field at a 10.12. I mean, just ridiculous numbers. It's going to be really loaded. So we look into passion pick, folks. Our passion pick is a player that is a non-pro that we have to know, kind of have a story with, at least have spoken to or through something, right? That's the rules? Okay. There's plenty to pick from here. I do have first pick here. This is between a couple. I think I'm going to go with Cannon Hatcher. Met Cannon Hatcher multiple times. I've actually beat him before. Just saying, beat him and Justin Duke in a ACL
solid
doubles
pick.
regional.
Although it's my pick
Tori Benight. No, it's not. Ridiculous.
Yeah,
you don't even know who you're going to pick.
I do. And tell me if this is okay, if this means that I met the person.
I already don't like it.
One time while we were broadcasting, this person hopped in the chat and we talked a little bit. Is that
You're
a
gonna have
story?
it. Yeah, who you got?
Shibby.
Shibby was never in the chat.
Dude, come on. I really want
Shibby's
Shibby.
never been in the chat.
I really want Shibby, dude. Come on.
Dawson, you missed your picture, bro. You were on here earlier.
Okay. I'll pick somebody else.
You don't know Shibby, dude. That's a hard stretch. That's like a Kelsey Turner. That's something Kelsey would do.
Kelsey would do that.
Yeah.
This is tough. It's tough.
What up, Shannon? What doesn't count anyway, Hoppy?
Wait.
What now?
Freaking Jax. Let's go.
Jax is a great pick. Bill, that doesn't count. Look, they're calling you out.
No, that
They
doesn't
are
count.
calling you out.
What are you talking about? He hopped in the chat for a minute, said, "What up, Bill?" I said, "What up?"
All right, folks.
Okay, never mind. No.
I
I don't. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Can't pick
You're
him
trying
anyway.
to justify.
We are locking in.
That
Man,
is
I
not
just wanted to
justifiable.
pick Shibby, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
but folks, it's really cool to see more and more ACL players playing in ACL events, and maybe this is just because it's their off season, but it is really cool, you know. And I hope that they get a really good experience out there. Is Jax a pro, Bill?
I thought he was. And I just saw him in the pool play for this. So
yeah,
but
Parker's also in the pool play, and he's a pro.
okay. Should I pick somebody else just to be safe?
Yeah, maybe you need a side note guy. Yeah.
Josh Glover.
Okay, I think
Is that okay?
I think that's fair. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't see him in here, but no, there he is. Okay.
Yeah, he's in there. I'll get Josh Glover for it.
Okay, they said he's not a pro, so you're actually.
Oh,
good.
he's not a pro?
Back and
Okay,
forth,
yeah,
back and
I'm
forth.
taking Jackson.
Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap.
Y'all are killing me.
Lock
Locked
them in. All right, folks, that's the pick for Lake Charles. Like I said, can't wait to see the ACL guys out there competing with the ACL guys. A little mixed company here, and I like to see that. And you got some top level guys. Espen Jackson won at Worlds Advanced for the ACL. He played Lonnie Campos in the championship. Bryce Forbes has won multiple things. Shibby has made huge runs. I don't know if he's won anything, maybe doubles open or something like that.
I don't know if he's won, but
He's made some
a
big
fan
runs
favorite.
in singles.
He's a fan favorite. I'm a fan.
Very
dude.
good. Yeah,
I love
Joel
his right to left, dude. It's always a right to
Yeah.
left no matter what.
Yeah, so it's going to be a really interesting field. Cannon Hatcher in there too, so you get some of him. You get the Texas boys with Levi and Chase. I mean, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it is. It is.
All right, folks. With that being said, right now we're going to give you a short video with the 4 new announcements to the team and welcome these players to Team CBC for season 21.
I don't know if it's going to autoplay right when I open it. I hope it doesn't, but it might.
Oh yeah, it might not.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't autoplay.
All right.
That's what I'm
I wasn't sure.
talking about. Okay, now, are you ready?
Yeah.
Does it have music?
It's got music, I think.
Did you put it
I
on
listened
monitor
to
and
it.
output?
I don't know. I don't know how to do that.
All right, folks, here we go. New team announcement. Let's go. That's what I'm freaking talking about.
They are.
Dude, super excited about these 4 players right here, man. There is one in particular that I'm crazy excited about because I've watched this guy play like 3 years ago, and he was in. This is the guy that I watched. I'm like, how do I roll bag? Only watching this guy. This is when I was like trying to learn how. You know what I mean? So I just can't be more stoked about these players on the team, man. Super excited. You want to go through one by one here?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's roll them off of here.
All right. We'll start with Mr. Jordan Boudreaux.
Yeah, Jordan Boudreaux, Minnesota player. I mean, coming in hot. Hasn't been playing super long, but he's got a great PPR. He wins a lot of tournaments in his local areas. He's made some runs in some ACL stuff. We're excited to have not only Jordan, but his entire club, right? But we're blessed to have sponsored 2 players from this area. And they're all in, man, and we're all in on them. So we're excited to see them break through in the ACO. And I mean, I would say come in kind of secretive, but with us, it's just never secretive, right? They've now been announced. So.
I will tell you what, I have never seen more hype from a club so early on in a sponsorship for players. I've never seen it, right? I mean, the entire club's super excited, and we're very, very blessed, as he said, and happy to have them on the team. And it's like as soon as that happened, the whole club is like, sweet, our boys are in. You know what I mean? And I love it. I absolutely love it, dude. So
yeah,
very, very excited.
That's North Star Cornhole, folks.
Yeah.
So if you want to follow their page, like I said, they're promoting a bunch of stuff. They run a bunch of cool tournaments. North Star Cornhole, the owner over there, Mitch Kinnell, like awesome people. I mean, just it's been an incredible experience for CBC and hopefully for North Star and these players as well. So like we're just hoping we're building a relationship with them, and we kind of took a shot on them as much as they took a shot on us, and we're gonna run it to the end, man. It's all gas.
I think we'll be meeting them in Spooky Nook. I think so.
Yeah.
I think we'll be meeting them out there. So Jordan, congratulations! I'm freaking excited to see what you guys do this year, man. Appreciate you guys. Definitely do. Let's get Drew. You got to go back to back here.
Yeah,
Dude.
Drew Blavolt, same company. I hope I'm saying that right. Blavolt, Blavelt, Blave. Could be
Let me
Blave.
let this little turn out.
Yeah, Bill's cat's in
My
here
cat
causing the
came in
dang
here.
ruckus.
Hold on. Do we got to show him off? Come here, Cash.
Cash, get over here, you little monster.
He does not like to be held like that. Look at this guy.
This guy, he'll stink up our room real quick.
All right.
All right, Drew Blavolt here, or Blave. That's how. Oh, that's a song. Blase. What if we went Blave? But hey, Drew, 11-year-old player, already averages over a 9 PPR on his Scoreholio. This is the definition of up and coming, right? This is the definition of what we're looking for here at CBC. These players have proved their worth in their area, and they are looking to make a statement in the ACO. They really are. They're really excited to be a part of it, and they're looking to put their names in everybody's back pocket. You know, and we're excited. 11 years old, throwing over a 9. Bill's son is 11. He couldn't throw over a 2. I'm telling you.
My son doesn't play, number one, okay?
Even if he did.
I've tried to get him into playing. He likes trampolines and what are those things? Beyblades now. So, you know, it is what it is. Drew, though, throwing freaking 9 PPR, 11 years. It's crazy, dude. It's absolutely crazy. The definition of a prospect, both of these guys. And man, I hope they move up on the team throughout the year. I really do. I hope they just kill it out there. So very excited to have you on the team, Drew.
Yeah, very excited about. I mean, folks, these are people from Minnesota. I've never even been to Minnesota, or I've never even thought about Minnesota. I don't know.
I've been to the St. Paul area. Okay.
I don't know anything about St. Paul, but they've got towns named after people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything about it.
Excelsior, Minnesota. I've been to.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
These names are crazy. Minnesota, they call themselves Soda Boys. I mean, they've got all these things going on up there, and I'm like learning all of this as well as sponsoring the play. It's been really cool. So I hope to get up there as well. Maybe I'm looking at even flying into Duluth, but I don't know yet. I need to experience whatever this is going on in Minnesota.
I might be picking up Drew for juniors in Spooky Nook.
I'm playing doubles with him.
Dude, don't even try.
These guys are going to play doubles together as long as they're both going to the majors, Drew and Jordan. So we're excited to see them ball out on the boards as well.
Yeah. All right, you ready?
Yep. Next up,
Mr. Jacob Foreman. I am probably the most stoked in CBC to have Jacob Foreman on the team. This is a guy, I told you guys earlier, this is a guy I have watched for years play, especially when he played with Creek Killer. Man, they've been on ESPN numerous times. They've just killed it. They've killed it their entire careers. And to have him on our team because he's coming in playing some ACO this year and stuff, I don't expect him to be as active as he has been in the ACO. But, man, I expect every tournament he goes to, this guy is going to be a threat. If you do not know who this guy is, go to YouTube and just type in Jacob Foreman. You will see him. He is insane. This is who I tried to learn a roll bag from, just watching him on his videos and stuff. Crazy, dude.
Yeah, Jacob Foreman, an absolute stud. And like you said, he's played with some of the best in Creek Killer. Right. His brother Gage is another great player.
Yep.
This year he's teaming up with our next player. And Jacob Stud, I hope he is active this year. I hope that he gets out there.
I hope so too, because this guy is crazy.
He's really feeling it. You know, he's already won with the bags, and he's only had them a couple weeks. So we're really excited to have Jacob on the team. He is an animal.
Dude, can't be more excited, Jacob. Let's go. All right, ready for the last one?
Yeah.
Welcome back,
baby.
Welcome back.
Gary Bearmails, son.
Yep.
Gary Bearmails. Gary Bearpaw. One of the nicest, most composed pro players in cornhole all around, right? Probably the most in the top 5 of most respected players across cornhole, right? And that's he plays all of it: TCL, ACL, ACO, OCL, which is like the Oklahoma Cornhole League. He plays in all of this stuff, including he's like a 60-time horseshoe state champion of Oklahoma, one of the best in the world, top 20, multiple years in a row, respected in all of these communities. Having Gary Bearpaw on the team was incredible for the 1.5 years we had him prior. He made a switch to the ACL, dipped his toes in the water. Baby, he's back. You know, he's back. Bearpaw, he's the man.
I'm very happy to have Bearpaw back on the team, man. We heard that he may be coming back. And, you were talking to Anita about it and stuff like that. Super excited to have him back on our team because he is exactly what we look for on the team. I mean, he's just an upstanding person, never loses his cool on the boards, never always, I guess, shows your company in the best light. You know what I mean? Like, he's a person that, I mean, he'll get on the boards, throw a 10-5, straight down the middle, and then when you block him, well, here come the bear mails. We called them bear mails because he hit 4 of them in a row. I mean, it's insane. Great freaking player here. Little tidbit, he's teaming up with Jacob Foreman for doubles this year, too. So watch out for that team. That's going to be insane.
Yeah, we're also hoping to link him up with Kim Jackson and some co-ed stuff. Gary Bearpaw is also eligible for seniors this year. So we might see Gary Bearpaw with a lot of championships this season. A couple divisions opening up for him that he hasn't really been able to play in or hasn't played in the past. So going to be very exciting to see Gary get more rounds. He's kind of known for throwing a 10 PPR over 200 rounds or so. Is not afraid to get in a 45-round banger, as we saw with, Tyler Goodwin a few years ago.
Nate Stevens, too. Here in Clarksville. All that,
Yeah, Gary Bearpaw, he settles in. He will throw very well and over and over and over, and it seems like he just stays composed. He's taken 5th at Worlds, I think, 2 or 3 years in a row. He took a Final Four one year. I mean, he's just looking for that crown. And Gary Bearpaw's been right there. So this very well could be the year that Gary Bearpaw becomes the king of cornhole.
Yep. I'm excited, dude. I'm excited for all 4 of these.
I've heard he's got a rollback too.
Yeah, there's
been working on something like that.
There is a Bearpaw rollback. We've seen it before.
Yeah.
We had a clip of it at one point. It's ugly.
Bring that
But
thing
it
out
hits
of
and it
animation.
rolls, dude. It hits and it rolls.
But yeah, that's the team announcement, folks. These 4 players, like I said, absolutely blessed to welcome to the team. Jordan and Drew, a late pickup. Their club owner reached out to us with who they were. A great write up. I had a great conversation with Mitch on the phone, and he told me straight up he talked to other companies. Other companies told me, I don't know. It sounds like it's too good to be true. These guys have been great. And that's all I can say. I had a great conversation with Mitch. We talk regularly, at least once a week. We talk on the phone. We're talking to some other people in their club. They've been amazing. So we kind of took a risk on that. The team was what we call full, right? Mitch had a good pitch, and
Mitch had a good
he sold us, yeah. And then Gary and Jacob, they were just waiting out their ACL contracts, kind of why, we're here on September 4th doing that. They were in contracts until August 31st. So we wanted to make sure they didn't, void anything in their contract, and they received all the benefits that they were due throughout the season. That's why the late announcement on them, but we've known they were on the team for a couple months.
Yeah,
now.
we've known for a little while. Yeah.
Yeah, DC Cornhole is where they're at down there. Love it, Shauna.
I do want to just say one story about Bearpaw, and then we'll move on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bearpaw went to the ACL tournament, played Matt Guy, and was wearing a CBC jersey, beating Matt Guy at the. And it was awesome. This is when we sponsored him. He just went to play, in an open or advanced or whatever it was at an ACL tournament. He made the live stream wearing a CBC jersey, and he beat Matt Guy in that live stream.
Yeah, it was really
Dude,
funny.
I love it.
Gary and Anita used to go to like ACL opens and regionals in their CBC gear. And I mean, Gary couldn't throw CBC bags, but he was rocking his gear in there. And like I said, if you're an ACO player, I would encourage you to do that. Hook your sponsors up. If you're sponsored by High Roller and you go play at an ACL Open, wear High Roller, dude. Nobody's sponsoring you in the ACL. Go rock your guys out there, and people kind of go, who's that? It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. So.
I loved it. We watched it on stream. It was great. It really was. All right. Let's. What do we got?
We're clicking to Family Feud. Yeah.
Okay.
Think.
Oh.
All right, we're going to click into Family Feud. I'm going to do something real quick. So, Bill, we're going to talk to the folks about the handicap system for specifically singles regionals. Okay. I don't know if you have any.
We've talked about it before.
We've talked about what it is.
We found out the new information. If there's an exploit, somebody's always going to exploit.
Yes, that is how that works. I hope I can see this post because. Okay.
Let's see. It's going to bring up a quick post here, and we'll pop it on the screen.
We can't see it like this, Bill. We'll just switch to my account.
Hopefully it didn't. Wait. Go back to it. Hit this. Folks, if we're not live, let me look. Dylan always has to mess this stuff up.
No.
Hold on. Are we live?
I don't know. My bad, folks.
Why do you do this?
My bad, folks.
Let me see.
Turn on the volume.
Oh, no. Okay, so we are live. Folks, are we live? Okay, we are 100%. It's caught up. We're good. So you can put it back on.
I can do what I was doing?
Yeah. Would you like me to find it?
No. All right, folks. We're looking for this post because it had like 60 comments on it or something like that, right?
Yeah, it was a decent post.
I still can't see it.
Scroll. It might be down a little bit farther.
Well, no, it's not. No, I can't see it.
Okay, maybe he took it off. Anyway, we can still talk about it. Go ahead.
All right.
We're not gonna have comments though.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, you messed it up.
I did mess it up, folks. I'm sorry about that.
All right, let me go back to it, and I'll get the comments and stuff like that while you look up the post. Sorry, folks, we're newbies at this stuff once in a while. Luckily, we had a great team announcement.
Oh yeah, I've got the comments here, but I can't look that up and do the comments.
Yep.
Gonna need some Bear Paw Phoenix bags, Matt. Once we get the Bear Paw customs rolling, we will hook you up, brother.
Yeah.
You got the comments here. That's how you're gonna do it.
I thought. Well, yeah. I think this is the way we're gonna do it here. There we go.
Perfect. Bill's always finding a way to fix my problems.
Shannon's
folks.
in here. Yeah, Richard, we're talking about Tommy's post. Yeah.
Yes.
Wanted to talk
exactly.
about it a little bit. Bear Paw Phoenix
All
bags,
right.
Matt. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, this is what Tommy said. Just my opinion. How in the world is this level up stuff in the ACO even allowed? Doesn't make any sense. How do people expect to get any better if they're playing on a handicap to do it and can make pro status with it? It's a joke, but have fun pitching. Good day. So Tommy was a little fired up. He finished off, have a good day. So he finished off positive. I always like to do that.
I always like
Finish off positive.
Keep it professional.
So there were a lot of things going on here, and I even commented at one point, and I said, in reality, people who only win with handicapped regionals will be very unlikely to play well enough at majors to make pro status. And I think that's a viable point, right? Like if you can only win in a handicap situation, it's unlikely that you're going to be able to place high enough to make your pro status at a major.
It's not only unlikely that you're going to be able to place high enough because majors are not handicapped whatsoever. Although this year they have weighted the points differently than they have in the past. So by weighting, I mean majors are worth way more than they ever used to be, and regionals are worth way less. So even if you're winning these, playing a handicap division, again, I think it's worth, 30% of your overall score or something like that, maybe even 20%, while majors have the other weighted. So majors are more important this year than they ever have been.
Yeah, so out of your points, as it sits right now, major wins, we'll go with wins because that's an easy way to do it. 80 points for a win, so 320 to max there for majors. Right. Regionals are 200. So in the past, it was 210 to 200. So it was like a 51-49, right? 51% to majors, 49% of your points to regionals. At this point, 320 to 200, you're looking at like what Bill's talking about, more like a, what would that be? A 76 to 24, 77 to 23%.
Yeah, it could be
like almost
25, 75. They probably figured out exactly what it was and then expanded the points in the majors. But yeah, you will not be pro maxing out your regionals and then even placing super deep in one major. You still won't make it doing that. That's how important the majors are this season anyway. So that comment there, I don't see it happening. Yeah, that's not really an argument in my opinion about these people becoming pros if they play handicapped and win that way. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
And we saw the other night, it's not just anybody winning these handicap things, right? I mean, Scotty Ball was the person, he won there were 2 regionals in the night, which is what we'll get to here, folks, because I know that's another point of contention. There was what we'll call a straight-up regional. No handicap, race at 21. Scotty Ball won it. He played the level up or the handicap as well. He also won it. Okay, so I think that a lot of the pros are enjoying the fact that you have to play well to win, right? You can't just throw decent like an 8-5 and scrape by against somebody who throws an 8-1. You're going to lose.
It's actually very, very good in my opinion, it's better for pros than it is, not better in the sense that it's going to be easier to win, because it's not going to be easier to win if you're a pro, but better to get like super hard practice in, because somebody you may have beaten within 5-6 rounds, you're now going to play a 15 to 25 round game against those people. And that's where, dude, you have to throw your best the entire time.
Yeah, I agree. And there were some comments made that, players, like, I don't want to beat Scotty Ball, right? It's like, if I'm getting 1 point per round, I don't even want to take that win, right? And I think that that's valid. It's a tough thing. But if they're getting into it and you're getting into it, then that's what it is. The ACO has made this rule. The points are equal for handicap regionals and your regular regionals. So that is something that we can choose to agree or disagree about, right? I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal because, like Bill and I were saying, majors are holding 3 times more of your points than they have in the past. They're literally almost, they're 1.5 times to the regional points you're going to get.
Right.
You know.
Now, wait. Let's say, do we like the handicap system? Or we're just saying, like, dispelling everybody's disbeliefs about it right now. That does not mean whatsoever I like the handicap system. Me personally, I don't like it. I don't want to play a handicap tournament. I'm not going to drive 2 hours somewhere to go play a handicap tournament somewhere. I'm just not going to do that. I want to compete, but I also want to compete on an even playing field, and I don't want an extra couple points awarded to me each round because I'm not as good as this other person. I just don't want that, and so, and there are issues, a little bit of an issue with it, right? If you're Bryce Jefferson, not the highest PPR, but a wizard with the bags, right? Not the highest PPR because blocks, rolls, does all sorts of stuff, tries to find your weakness and then exploit that weakness. You know what I mean? So his PPR is lower. He's in a lower tranche. And if he plays against somebody like Bob Heil, Slickside Demon, throwing 10s and stuff like that, does Bryce actually get a handicap because of that?
He would, yeah.
Well, so, and that's where it's not perfect. You know what I mean? And I don't want to go to a regional and play something like Bryce could have a handicap against somebody. That's insane to me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think of, Bob literally just spelled out exactly what you're saying. Dirty game versus slide. Yeah, right. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's just...
The benefits is what we spoke about earlier, where the games will last longer, which then could help motivate more of your lower level players to continue to play. They're getting more reps rather than showing up and, let's say you have a bunch of pros there and you go 0-2 and you played 6 rounds because they threw a 10-5 and you only throw 6s. I understand that. I think that the problem lies in the fact that those regionals are worth the same amount of points. That's where, like you said, you could win 8 level up regionals or handicap regionals and you're maxed out in regionals just like somebody else who has won 8 regular regionals, right? And I think that's where people are getting upset that they hold the same amount of weight, and I think there's an argument there. I really do. Do I think it's going to pan out the way where people with a bunch of handicap regionals are going to make pro status? I don't think so, right? I don't. I think that your regular people that win regular regionals are either going to also win the handicap regionals, or the players that can't win regular regionals that win handicap are not going to play well enough at majors to make pro status anyways. Could it help? Are there going to be some people sneak in? Maybe, most likely, right? But the point is to grow the game. I understand what they're trying to do.
Right. I understand it too. So, that's one aspect of it. Those are my thoughts on if it's a good system or not. Like, there are issues with the system. I think I pointed out the largest issue with the system, which is playing a dirtier game or having a lower PPR because you are trying to block. You're not always trying to go in the hole against somebody that is, because the handicap is based off your PPR, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's what it is. So that's one issue for me. Now, we have found out this week, we didn't know, I would call it an exploit, but maybe it's not. I don't know. I would call it an exploit. So tell me last year how regionals worked. How many singles could I run a week? How many could I run a day?
At the venue, you could only run one at that specific venue per week. One singles regional at one single location per week.
But you could switch a venue and then do a full regional if you had like a big banquet center that you, okay. So you could potentially do 2.
Yes. If you had 7 different locations, you could essentially play a different singles regional every day.
Okay, but you have to have, and
it has to be different locations. Okay. It has to be.
So we'll say 1.
1 per week.
We'll say 1 per
week.
Is
the standard, I would say, yes.
We didn't know this, but you can run a singles regional and a level up singles regional the same night.
Yeah, the same night.
Did not know
same
that whatsoever. Venue. I don't know, and I call it an exploit because I would be going in the spirit with last year's rules, and that spirit is 1 singles at 1 location. Yeah. You know what I mean? And now there's 2 singles at 1 location. That is not there are no rules on how many you can enter. You can enter them both. They don't have to run concurrently. They can run consecutively. I would call that an exploit or an oversight from the ACO not figuring that out quick enough, not knowing that clubs would do this. And maybe that was by design. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. Now you can do 2 in one night, the same one, which is crazy. But
so, Bill, if you're calling it an exploit or an oversight, what is the positive advantages of having these 2 regionals in the same night?
Well, I would. So this is probably the only situation to where I would go to a regional to play the handicapped one. It was because they were running a singles, and then this was a follow-on. It's like, hey, I lost that one. Maybe I can win this one. And I would do both. You know what I mean? I think it's a huge advantage on bringing more people out to these regionals because you have 2 chances to get your singles points in the same freaking night, which is awesome. It's great. I consider it an exploit because that wasn't in the spirit of the rules from last year. That doesn't mean I hate it. You know what I mean? Right. That's crazy. I will go to other places if you can do that.
If I would have known that was happening on Tuesday, I might have drove out to Kirksey.
You get two for the chance.
And so the benefits of getting 2 are very specific to the beginning of the season, where your seeding really matters going into these majors. Like I said, it does and it doesn't matter, right? Because you could have people that have 0 points. Let's say a Chase Lester doesn't have a regional, and you've done a ton of regionals. You could still play him out the gate. You're the number 1 seed. He's the bottom seed. You could still play somebody like that.
Right.
But typically, the more points you get, the higher seed you'll be, the better draw you'll get for at least the beginning of brackets at a major. And that's where I think Shannon explained that as well, that, hey, these players are going to come in with higher seeds because you can technically right now max out your regionals in a week. You only need 8 wins. There's 7 days in a week. If you find a place that's running, handicap and regular regionals every day during that week, you could have 14 regionals in per week.
I don't know if this is going to get changed. I think they're going to let it run for a little while before they change it. Even though it's not in the spirit of the rules from last season, I don't believe that they're going to change it. I'm not calling it a money grab. I don't think it is, but they do get $35 extra per tournament that's ran for a singles one anyway. Yeah. And I think that's good for the ACO. And I think it's good for it's going to make, it should make attendance rise.
Yeah, my thing with it would be, and I talked to somebody about this today, I don't want to mention them, but if you are running the handicap regionals and it's to get participation into the ACO, it really doesn't have to be for points. You could still just run a handicap singles tournament if you're using it just for practice, right? If you don't believe that it should be allowed for regional points, like you have a way where you can still run this type of handicap system if your players enjoy it just to do it and it not count for regional points, because that's where you kind of talk about the money grab. If you're
I'm sorry. Aaron Lambert, he is on one right now. I love it.
Good night,
Aaron. Jacob Coleman maxes out regionals every year, and he's still trash.
Yeah,
I like Coleman.
Jacob.
Aaron's my guy, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm glad they're coming back at each other.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how this plays out, folks. I think what you're gonna see is that maxing out regionals is not going to hold anywhere close to as much weight as it has in the past. So we need to figure out what is going on with the major points, and then we'll see, right? Because that's going to be a big factor as well. Yeah, Alan mentions this, and also Mitch mentioned earlier that most hobby sports also have
handicap, right?
Handicap, that's right.
Yeah, hobby sport, yeah.
Yeah, so bowling, golf, darts.
I hate comparing. Comparing is like it just takes, I don't know. I hate comparing things to other sports and stuff like that. Like, I know you can, but this is its own sport. You can make the rules however you want. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
why compare it and say, oh, well, it works here, so maybe do that. This is cornhole. And this surprises me from Bob saying just have a social division. Bob can only play one regional every 3 months, and he's got to drive 8 hours to get there. And he can have 2 chances for singles now instead of one.
This is gonna be great for you, Bob.
So you know what I mean? Like it does surprise me a little bit with Bob.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I want to see where it goes. I don't think this ever makes its way into the major tournaments. I don't think there's any way that could be possible. At least not for the same amount of points, right? And I think that likely that
someday they may have a handicap division or something like that. I don't think many top pros are going to hop into that, but maybe, who knows?
Like I said, as a decent player myself, I wouldn't mind playing in a handicap regional just for like what we were talking about earlier, the extra rounds. You know, the more gameplay, the really being tough on yourself. You know, making good decisions the entire time because you know that this player is getting X amount of points. You can't just play the board. You have to play another factor of the game, which is whatever that player is getting.
It's also probably so. Let's say I play one, and Doug Langston beats me due to the handicap.
Okay.
Is that something he brags about?
We've talked about this before. I don't think there's any way.
Then I think it's a win-win for me too because like the guy could beat me once in a while. You know, 1 out of 10, maybe 1 out of 100, the guy could beat me, and I'd rather it be in a handicap one where he can't talk crap.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point. I don't think people are winning handicap regionals to talk crap. I don't think that's happening. I don't think you're getting too much support on that, you know. And I think something we will see is I don't know what it looks like on Cornhole yet, if it's like identified as a level up regional, because there could be some shame that comes along with like you didn't actually win any regionals, you won this kind. You know,
there's like a little asterisk next to your name. Yeah.
So I don't know. It's something, folks, we have to be at least happy with the fact that the ACO is trying to do things to bring more players in, right? Because there's no other reason to have handicapping besides to bring in new players so that they have a chance to play well and play more rounds. That's what it's for. There's no other reason for it. There's no way that the ACO goes, oh, well, maybe some people who throw 7.5s can become pros if we do this. I promise you, 1, that's not going to happen. 2, that was never a thought of the people who brought in the handicapping system. This is for growth of the ACO. If it grows the ACO, it's a win.
Mitch says, when I beat Drew in a handicap regional, I will 100%. Oh, that's funny.
Justin Kane said, I played Scotty in that tournament and got 0 points given. I don't know what that means.
I mean, it's Justin is a dog. You know what I mean?
He's that close to Scotty on PPR?
Yeah.
I mean, did you win, Justin? I already know the answer.
Yeah, Scotty won it. Yeah, so that's another thing is 2 chances to be able to win. I think that is great. I think attendance will be up a little bit because nobody wants to go out to a place, especially driving an hour and a half, go 0-2 and then drive home an hour and a half. Nobody wants to do that. And at least if you have 2 chances, you feel like you're getting a little bit more. And I think most people would throw down an extra $10 to do it. I'm okay with that. Do I like the system? No, but I do like that there's 2 chances at regionals if somebody runs those 2. I think that that's great. And I would hope that during the championship game on the first singles, non-handicap, is when they start the other one, and then those 2 or 3 players cannot join that other one at that time.
Yeah, do you think pros should be allowed to play in the handicap? At this point,
well, that's what it's for. Right? They have to. Yeah,
they have to.
This is my chance to beat a pro, bro.
Yeah, so if you are a pro, you really, if you want to point protect, essentially, you need to play in these level up regionals. Because you have an advantage. The pros still do. Because if my PPR is 1.3 better than yours, you only get 1 point rather than 1.3, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the pros still have an advantage because the PPR that you get, the points you get, round down to the nearest whole number. So the advantage is still to the better player. You just have to work harder for it.
I would think that we need to design a new bag that are called hole cloggers. And if you have first bag, you throw one in and then you clog the hole. Right? That way you have super low PPR.
Yeah.
Right? And you're winning games.
It's ridiculous.
I'm just saying, I think
Genius,
that.
Bill.
Yeah, am I right?
We're about to manufacture one right now.
We're going to exploit the exploit.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Fight fire with fire, baby. Yeah. Man. That's all I've got, though, for handicap.
Me too.
Folks, we have to kind of see this progress a little bit, too, right? We're literally in the first week of the season. There's going to be some outrage. I like that people were talking about it. I like that there were differing opinions on that post as well, right? People were kind of going back and forth on it. Yeah.
From what I've seen, almost everybody that has actually played one of these, and I've never played one, Dylan's never played one, but almost everybody that has actually played one of these says it's not so bad. That's what they say. So, maybe there's something to it. I don't know. I just read the rules and I imagine.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Shannon said it isn't as satisfying as you would think, even if you outscore without the handicap. I mean, I get that it might not be as satisfying. It's a way to get people to play more, right? Like play more rounds, play more games. Like that's the thing. It's like the possibility of if you're a new player showing up and going 0-2. Like I said, so in our local area, what I'll say, this is a way that we could help this maybe, is that a lot of players don't play ACO.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. The comments are going off right now.
I know. But a lot of players don't play ACO, right? Because they're like, oh, I'm not good enough. This could be a way to where it's like, hey, come play this. You're going to get more rounds in than going 0-2.
Yeah. And you're going to beat the King Cornhole.
You could. I could beat the King Cornhole straight up. I have.
Nate Allen says those are called impacts. Bigford's done that to me numerous times. That's hilarious. I love doing it. I really love it. I did it to Dylan last night. Our pictures weren't in here, dude. I smoked Dylan last night. Took the first place, dude. Took the first place. Beat him twice. No big deal. Didn't get the double dip. I beat him, put him in the losers bracket. Let him win one because I was sitting for an hour and a half.
That first game, I was smoking. I was throwing good, folks.
He was. He was throwing good the second game, but I was clogging after I had one in.
Yeah. My partner, James, awesome guy. He was kind of falling off towards the end. But the second game, Bill was clogging the hole, and I couldn't do anything. Yeah. Folks, you should see these boards we play on. It's rough. It's rough.
Those boards were good, the last two.
Well, they're better than the rest of them. That doesn't mean they're good. I mean,
that's true. That's true. All right, folks. I think that's it. We got nothing else, right?
No, I don't think so. Bryce was asking about who the King of Cornholes coming back are this year. So you have Sebastian, you have Isaac, you have Craig, you have Jeremiah, you have Fergie. And then there is supposedly a sixth speculation. I think it's Eric Zockline. I don't know anything about. I didn't really research this, folks. It's not a big deal. I did see Damon Dennis is signed up for an ACO regional. So that makes me assume that Damon Dennis could be coming back and playing some majors. Yeah. He's not an ex-King Cornhole, but Damon's up there with Gary Bearpaw in the respect level of Cornhole. Like for me, they're neck and neck.
Yeah.
On people who respect them. Agree. Yeah. So I'd love to see Damon come back. I saw Tanisha throwing some ACO. She's been in the ACL for a while, which means people like Terry Mathis might come back. Ryan Hart supposedly could be coming back. So King of Cornhole wise, though.
Did you say Jeremiah Ellis?
Yeah. Jeremiah's coming back if you guys didn't know. I'm sure everybody knows.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, well, no, I just because there's former Kings.
Yeah, Jeremiah is coming back, but there's supposedly another former King, which really only leaves you with the Guy brothers. I don't think they're coming back, or the father-son duo, Matt and Brett. They're both Kings of Cornhole. I don't think any of them are coming back. You have Isidro Herrera, which is a possible. You have Jeff Reynolds, which is a possible but doubtful. You have Ryan Windsor, which is possible but doubtful.
What about my dude?
Jamie Graham?
No, that's not my dude.
I don't know.
Hissner's
not a King of Cornhole.
Really? I thought he was one year. No? Okay.
No, Jamie Graham, he's not coming back. Ryan Windsor, like I said, probably not coming back. And then you have Eric Zockline, right? I think Eric Zockline is the one that makes the most sense. He hasn't made a ton of noise in the ACL. There's a lot more ACO stuff in his area. I think it just makes sense for him to come back.
Yeah.
So if I was to pick one, that's who I'd pick. Could very well be Isidro or Ryan. Aaron said, I heard it's Matt and Brett. I almost guarantee it's not Matt and Brett. But
I don't think it is, but maybe. I don't know. I did see a lot of Matt quotes and posts and stuff like that at the end of last year where he's like, I just can't practice 18 hours a day like these kids can. I got to go to work. I got to do this. I got to do that. So maybe it worked on him a little bit. Who knows?
If they're back, that'd be cool. Like you said, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I doubt it though, but maybe.
Yeah.
So, tell me about one more thing, and then we'll go. This major, why is there so many ACL people in this major?
Well, the ACL season is done. People are out of their contracts. Some of them haven't signed new contracts, so it's probably close to their area, or at least close-ish. At the minimum, they could be just looking for a money grab. They could be looking to experience the ACO. A lot of these guys have never experienced an ACO major, so
treat them like family.
In Lake Charles,
treat them like family.
Yes,
get them over. Let's go.
Yeah, if you're in Lake Charles, I wouldn't say be any different than you regularly are. Everybody we've spoke to that came from the ACL to the ACO, they always say great things about the ACO majors. They say, I love the environment. It's so much more fun than the ACL Opens and Nationals and all this stuff. So be yourselves, folks, but introduce yourselves to Espen and Shibby and everybody else that's coming over, and you never know, could be some more new people next year. New faces is good for us.
Yep. I love it. All right, folks, that's what we are going to leave you with today. It's a great podcast. Good seeing you guys. Glad we had the team announcement. Super stoked to have our next 4, or our final 4, I should say, on the team. No more sponsorships till next year.
Yeah,
that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's it. You got anything? Final thoughts?
Good luck in Lake Charles, folks. We'll be watching. Hopefully there is a live stream. Until then, CBC, faith, family, 4 baggers.
Out.